thank you to our sponsor, miraclesmanifestorhoodies.com. I truly love the quality, colors, and meaning behind these zodiac sign sweatshirts, as well as the mission and purpose of the brand, which is combining the power of positive thoughts and manifestation with the highest quality clothing, styles, and fashion to keep everyday inspiration, motivation, and the energy of optimism alive in you. So go ahead and make this sweatshirt your new lucky charm and use coupon code Nadiya at checkout. Links are in the description below. Hello, fabulous superstar Taurus. Welcome to your horoscope for the month of June 2022. I am your astrologer, Nadiya Shah. Thank you for being here. It is a remarkable astrological month, without a doubt. Big moves happening in the sky now. And I would be remiss if I didn't mention, look, I do think that this month is going to be such a powerful one for you. On the one hand, on the 3rd of the month, so as you begin this month, it is Mercury standing still in the sky, going direct on the 3rd, while holding tight a supremely harmonious conversation with Pluto. And this is a real moment of power and a moment of purpose for you. This is you realizing where transformation has taken place, where it is now that you are different, and where it is that you're tapping into a reserve of power that helps you to feel strong and clear and sure. This can be a real moment of progress, but it starts in the mind. It's the clarity that you find within, the appreciation and the awareness that then lends itself to truly sweeping changes in all kinds of ways moving forward from here. There's another layer of understanding of what is taking place, and that is on the 16th of this month, and that is the North Node in your sign meeting Venus. Pallas Athena is there as well. All of that in your sign. Now, this is going to be very powerful for love. I'll talk about that in just a little bit. But outside of love, remember, the North Node in your sign is a time of karmic alignment. It's a time when events may feel faded, but they're ultimately a part of aligning you with a higher, more loving vision for your life. And that certainly includes mid-month. This is a doorway opening from which new people, places, things, situations enter that represent karmic blessings. You add the fact that your ruling planet is here. Well, it does emphasize how this is a time that in some way affirms the best of you, and new pathways can open up that are near and dear to your heart. Again, I'll talk more about that in just a moment when I speak of the love portion of this video. But get comfortable with this North Node energy, because it is also going to be next month that we're going to have powerful activations of the North Node in your sign. And I will be here to talk about it every step of the way. It is all part of a very big year for the Taurians out there. It is going to be on the 14th of the month that we have this month's full moon. Now, this full moon takes place in a part of the sky for you that has to do with your understanding of wealth. And so that can be emotional and spiritual resources, but of course that can be your relationship with financial institutions as well. Now, another layer of understanding of this part of the sky, well, it has to do with profound change, profound truth. And that seems to be an overriding theme of this month. Given how we're beginning this month with that Mercury-Pluto trine that I spoke of, well, you add to this the fact that we've got this very powerful wealth-oriented energy and transformation-oriented energy. Well, it does suggest that you are reaching very deep within you and finding a depth of understanding of just how resourceful you really are, the strength and the strong stuff with which you're made. Now, here's the thing with this full moon. On the one hand, it is speaking in a conversation of tension with Neptune. I'm not crazy about that. I'm so sorry to say, but that can sometimes suggest disappointment or uncertainty. And yet what we have happening simultaneously is a harmonious alignment with Saturn. And Saturn right now is at the very top of your sky, having to do with life purpose, having to do with career and success. And so what this suggests is that if it is that you've got your eye towards a certain change, or perhaps it is that you've got your eye towards a certain source of funding, that may feel uncertain around this full moon. And yet there is real opportunity there, or at least you're empowered to align with opportunity that ultimately helps you to create greater prosperity in your own unique ways, to align with wealth of your own choosing. With Saturn speaking in harmony with this full moon, whatever is taking place, a part of you recognizes that it is fair, and a part of you understands the real tangible steps you can take to move yourself forward. What I see in this larger energy as well, and I'm going to likely say this for all signs, but of course you want to consider where this energy is playing out for you. Delays are not denials. And so if it feels like a source of funding is delayed, that's okay. It's not a denial. Wealth is for you. Prosperity is for you. As my friend Stormy Gray said in an interview I did with her on this channel, she was talking about how she really believes that prosperity is for everybody. It doesn't look the same for everybody. If we're measuring it the same for everyone, well, that's where we kind of set ourselves up to maybe not recognize the prosperity that is available to us. And yet, all of us can align with a pathway that feels more rewarding, that feels as if we step into greater ease. And that certainly is true for you as well. Now, as we navigate to the end of the month, on the 29th, we will have this month's new moon. So again, there's a bit of a mixed bag here with this new moon energy. It is happening in a part of the sky for you that has to do with communication and learning and synchronicity. So I love the part of the sky, or this part of the sky, that has to do with being in the right place at the right time, connecting with the right person, and it can make all the difference, whether personally or practically as well. This particular new moon, on the one hand, is making somewhat of a harmonious alignment with Uranus in your sign. And so this is what astrologers call a wide orb, meaning that it's not as precise, and yet it's absolutely energy that you can tap into to transform just about anything to your advantage. And where it is perhaps you need to see things differently or communicate things differently to align yourself with new opportunities, well, all of that is possible here. However, what we've also got is Jupiter squaring this new moon, which does suggest that your own inner fears may be coming to the forefront at this time. And you may be very aware of how these very deep fears are showing up in terms of how you think about things, how you're perceiving things. And so this is an invitation to heal something very deep within so that you speak to yourself more lovingly. Now, I would also add with this, sometimes it can feel as if, again, going back to this idea, delays are not denials, right? It can feel as if there's some opportunity related to learning or teaching, or perhaps it's related to a sibling, cousin, or neighbor. But it can feel as if you want things to move faster than they are. It can feel as if a certain opportunity isn't coming together as you'd hope. And that's okay. It'll all fall into place as it needs to. And truly, I do think that very quickly you will recognize the opportunity within what might not be working or what seems like it doesn't want to move forward. You are going to find a way to use this energy to, again, find yourself in the right place at the right time and connecting with the right person, whether it's for your personal realization or for practical opportunity. You are moving forward and things are changing in a positive way at this time. Now, where it comes to matters of love, let's go back to that Venus conjunct North Node with Pallas Athena, mighty close to Venus as well. Now, I want you to keep in mind that it is the first 23 days of this month that you have got Venus in your sign. Venus is home in your sign. And so part of you is already feeling the love, right? Is feeling as if you're radiating something that you can feel really good about, that makes you feel strong and sure and certain about who you are. And so trust that, align with that, and know that you alone are enough to attract all the good things that you desire. And that includes in love as well, including loving experiences. But when Venus conjuncts the North Node, it truly is a doorway opening from which new people, places, things, situations, experiences, realizations enter that represent karmic blessings. With Pallas Athena there's also wisdom very much at the forefront. There's a desire that you have for respect that is at the forefront as well. And you may very well attract experiences that affirm these parts of you being honored and coming forward now. So for those of you open to meeting someone new, well, look, Venus meeting the North Node in your sign, along with Pallas Athena, well, this is one of the high moments of the year for you, really, to connect with someone in a meaningful way. I would say be out and about, especially the days around the middle of the month. You want to be sure that you're connecting with people, whether it is a personal understanding of love and how you want to move forward with that, or whether it is that you're practically connecting with people, like in real ways, making connections that feel very strong. It is very likely to take place. And so you help the universe out by casting your net wide, but it becomes that much more likely that you might find a genuine connection with someone new. For those of you just starting to date somebody, I see the energy in the middle of the month as realization. Now, there is going to be a percentage of Taurians out there who might find themselves connecting with someone brand new, and you realize you want to go in a different direction. However, for many Taurians out there, this is going to be a time of understanding as to what direction this could be going in. For many Taurians, this is going to be one of those moments that accelerates your journey forward with this person. However, there is going to be a percentage of Taurians out there. If you've wondered, if you've thought that maybe this isn't the person for you, that could become very clear at this time. And a part of cultivating wisdom is moving in a different direction. And for those of you in an established bond, what a powerful time this can be. In established bonds, you are feeling the love, that's for sure. You're feeling ease as well. Now, for a very small percentage of Taurians out there, again, if you know you're not in the right relationship for you, this triple conjunction of the North Node, of Venus, and of Pallas Athena will have you cultivating the wisdom to understand what it means to go in a different direction and find the self-respect and confidence to do just that. However, the overwhelming majority of Taurians out there are going to find this a time of fresh chapters with a whole lot of love with this person that you love. What I love about this month for you, well, there's a lot here. What a powerful time. I am going to say that very powerful energy of Venus conjunct the North Node, conjunct Pallas Athena. Wow, you are really bringing forward a whole new level of wisdom. And heart and love is right there in the mix as well. But this really is part of your karmic journey moving forward from here, meaning that the new places, people, things, opportunities, experiences, finding them way to you now, their time has come. Well, thank you so much for watching, and a big shout out and thank you to the sponsor for this month's videos, miraclemanifestorhoodies.com. You might have seen them on this channel here before. I love their hoodies so very much. And if you follow me on social media, you must have seen me wearing their sweatshirt all over Peru, all over Ecuador while I was climbing mountains and climbing volcanoes and all that stuff. And I got so many compliments on this. And I'll tell you, climbing mountains and volcanoes, I mean, I didn't know I had it in me until I was on the mountain and I'm like focused. And I'll tell you, it was very powerful for me to look down and see Miracle Manifestor right there. It was a very powerful reminder for me to remind me to, yeah, I can do this. I can do this. And I'll tell you, this journey that I ended up taking through Peru and Ecuador, it really did redefine me in very powerful ways. And many of you walked that with me if you follow me on social media. And so I loved having this sweatshirt, got lots of compliments on it. I loved wearing it. And I hope that you do too. If you use code Nadiya at checkout, you get a discount as well. So do check out their website. They've got lots of incredible sweatshirts, not just astrology-oriented sweatshirts, but so many more that I think are absolutely beautiful. So check out miraclemanifestorhoodies.com. Link is in the description below. And thank you again for watching. It'll be a great month. Enjoy. Welcome to the exciting rebirth of Superstar, featuring choose your membership rate as low as just $3 a month. At Superstar, you get expanded, exclusive videoscopes each and every week, unlimited access to special horoscopes, class passes for Synchronicity University, consultations with me, and so much more. All of this in the Superstar space. I look forward to meeting you there.